My name's Ayrault, and the online part of my business is teaching bodywork for animals, mainly dogs and horses. I teach it for animal owners and also continuing ed and professional support for professionals. Before I found Mirasee, I actually had started doing some online teaching for several years. I'd made a number of e-courses. The business was only growing very slowly, and I also didn't have the interaction with the students the way I was making the courses before. And then the other huge thing with Mirasee was, before I found Mirasee, I was doing it all on my own. So even though I was learning from different sources, I didn't have the feeling of a support team for myself. So I wasn't interacting with my students as much and giving them the same kind of support I do now. And I wasn't interacting with a team. I didn't have a team. And so I was it was more isolating for both me and my students, I guess. For me, a big revelation during the Course Builders program was how much more interaction I could have with my students. And so I had to learn the technology, which that's part of what I learned through Course Builders. And also the strategy around having that interaction with them and balancing having more interactions, which benefits me a lot. I mean, it's more fun, plus I get a lot of feedback that's valuable, but there's still ways to balance that with leveraging my time. So that was really wonderful to have a better balance of that than being too removed before I found Mirasee. Another major revelation I had being part of Course Builders was what a difference it makes having coaches, because I had never actually worked with coaches. The revelation of what a difference that makes as an entrepreneur, the difference between doing it all on my own and doing it with a team of coaches behind me, is dramatic. Course Builders changed my approach to how I make my e-courses, mostly with the whole pilot concept in general. So there's more surveying and testing ahead of time, so less investment up front until you figure out what's actually going to work. So that was huge. The Mirasee team helped probably in the three biggest ways that come to my mind are, one, just their positive energy, and again, knowing that you have coaches' support behind you is huge. I mean, that's worth it just by itself. And then the other really huge thing that I found helpful and that made a difference in my business was their coaching on pricing and not undervaluing what I had to offer. So a combination of, maybe I was undervaluing some things too much, so I could raise my prices, but then also they could coach me on how different ways I could add value for the students without, and still have my time leveraged well. And so I could raise my prices that way too. So the results for my pilot were that I had about 13 students, give or take. I think, yeah, about 13 students, and it was just over $2,000 for the total income, which met my guarantee, paid for the Course Builders. If you're considering enrolling in Course Builders, then I would definitely say, then I assume you have something you want to teach online, and I would definitely say go for Course Builders. I've taken a number of training courses over the years. Again, I did do some online teaching before I found Mirasee, and I learned some from those sources, but I never had the same kind of support or the same systematic support and the same energy from the Mirasee team. And yeah, you can't go wrong with having their help behind you.